Did you know that making your own cranberry sauce is so easy? And I can bet you that it's going to taste 1,000 times better than the one that's in the can. The best thing about it is no extra preservatives. It's just natural ingredients. You only need a few things to make this good. Alright, I got my pan on medium heat and I'm going in with some water. I'm also going in with some fresh squeezed orange juice. Next, we're going to add in some cane sugar. Super important because we want our cranberry sauce to have a nice sweetness to it. And it's also going to balance out that orange juice flavor. I first made cranberry sauce. I did not use orange juice. I used a little maple syrup. It's a couple of ways that you can make this, but I find that this recipe has been my favorite. I wasn't sure about the orange juice at first, but it actually gives off the perfect balance because the cranberries are actually super, super tart. And we're using fresh cranberries, as you can see. I'm sure frozen cranberries would work just as well. I have not tried that yet, but I'm sure it would be just fine to use frozen cranberries too. Once your liquid is boiling, you're going to go ahead and add in those cranberries. And be careful because it's going to be hot, so don't splash yourself. We're going to go ahead and add in some cinnamon to this, and then we're just going to give it a stir and let it do its thing. You want to make sure you keep this on low heat because these cranberries are about to start popping. So give them a nice stir, make sure the cinnamon and everything's incorporated. We're going to leave this on low heat and let them do their thing. You definitely want to make sure you keep this on low to medium heat because if it's higher, they're going to start popping and it's going to start overflowing and you don't want to clean up that mess. You definitely want to also stir occasionally about every 5 to 10 minutes just to make sure that nothing's sticking and everything's just being incorporated. You can also add a little bit of agave, that's optional, or you can add a hint of maple syrup if you like, that's also optional. And if you do, you could add it during this process. So once it's nice and gushy just like this, we're gonna go ahead and transfer it to a plastic container. And I kind of want this to cool off a little fast, so I got a wide container so that way it cools down pretty fast. But this is the consistency that you want. If you want your cranberries broken down more, you can let it cook just a little bit longer, or you can mash them up in the skillet with the potato masher. Just be careful. Me personally, I like a little bit of chunks in my cranberry sauce. It just makes it taste so much better in my opinion, but if you are not like me, you can definitely break them down some more or let them cook a little bit longer. I'm wrapping this in plastic and I'm going to put it in the fridge for about 2 hours. And this is your final result. And just like that, you made cranberry sauce. Make sure you check out the full recipe below and please let me know what you think, okay?